We are here today with Cyril Gupta. Cyril, welcome back to the show.
Thank you, Mike. It's a pleasure to be here again.
Today, we're going to be talking about a software that you've actually had around for years, but now you've made it into something even better, integrating the power of AI. And I also know that this software is something that a very, very, very successful YouTuber has used in order to get over, I believe, 14 million subscribers on her YouTube channel. And we know that when you have that kind of a YouTube channel and those kind of subscribers, the traffic and the potential money you can make from these things is amazing. I'm a big fan of YouTube. I think that everyone should have a channel. But anyways, before we jump in here, I just want to go ahead and read off the headline for the product we're going to be talking about today. It says, automate your YouTube SEO with AI community intelligence. Get unlimited organic YouTube traffic with rankings that stick forever. Grab the secret tool that has helped build thousands of high traffic YouTube channels. Get more views, subscribers, and more. Before I even have you bring us into it, I also want to say that with all of the video makers that we've seen over the past 6 months, and they've been coming out like crazy. Even my partner Brett and I have come out with some video creation tools. I think a lot of people are creating these and they don't necessarily understand how to get them ranked in Google. And they kind of throw them out there and they don't really understand what they're doing. And I really think that your product is perfectly timed for this. So I'll let you talk. Bring us into this. What's this all about and why should we be excited?
Absolutely. So Tuberank Jeet, like you said, Mike, has been around for a while. I launched the first version back in 2013, and I have done, like, this is the sixth version. So I have done five versions since then, and I have updated it also multiple times through that time. And it's been one of my best-selling apps. It's got over 25,000 users at this time,
Wow.
and it's always, every time I have brought the new version to the market, it's always been popular. But what I've done this time is totally different and totally out of the, well, like, it's not comparable to the old products at all, because here are some things. Firstly, I rewrote it from scratch and now it's Mac compatible. I can tell you, Mike, I used to get a lot of abuse, people who wanted to use
Probably
the
from
product.
me because I'm a
Yeah,
Mac
from you
user.
too. And so many more customers, they were like literally commenting on Facebook and telling me, hey, we need the Mac version of this. And I got a lot of abuse in the past. So finally I decided to do something about it. So I rewrote it from scratch. Now it is Mac compatible. It's better than ever. But not just the main algo that I had. What I did on top of that was I added AI to it. And it's not just, just doing a patchy job of it, because I'm a YouTuber myself and my family is all in YouTube. Like you said, my mom is one of the top YouTubers in India. She has 14.3 million subscribers right now. It's a crazy number.
A lot.
Sometimes I joke with her. So there are only 120 countries in the world. Sorry, there are only 75 countries in the world which have a larger population than her subscriber base. So it's a crazy number.
Crazy.
And totally impressive stuff. And she's been my first user of Tuberank Jeet. In fact, I started by building it for her. She was a prototype user, and she's been giving me a lot of feedback. Hey, can you do this? Can you build this? And I've been building it up for her too. And she is my best user, top user, and she's on my sales page. I'm sure you will see what she thinks about Tuberank Jeet. And that's she's not the only one. Like, my brother's a popular YouTuber. He runs multiple rhymes channels and he uses Tuberank Jeet too. So I like to feel, that this tool has helped them a lot in optimizing their way to success. Of course, they're very talented individuals, but it's definitely a tool they love and they use every day. Then on my sales page, there are other people too. Like, there is Craig Karen. He built a channel worth 1 million subscribers. Then he sold it for $85,000, and now his business is all about creating channels, getting them to scale, and flipping them. So he does
Oh,
this
that's a good
over and
idea.
over,
Yeah.
and he makes money from this all day. So and he wrote a message, telling me, Cyril, this is my tool, the go-to tool. I love it. And not just him. Like, on my sales page, I put a Facebook thread of all the people who commented through the years, and you will find dozens of people who love this tool, who use it, and who have really, really benefited from it. So in this version, I have taken all the learnings that I had all through this time, and on top of that, I have revolutionized it by putting AI. And when I show it to you, you will see what I mean. It's a crazy tool now.
What I'm going to do, and today we were not going to have time to look at all the different features in the software. One reason is because my wife and daughter are waiting for me to go to the movies, and I have to make this quick. But there's going to be a link underneath this interview where you're going to be doing a special webinar. You're going to be walking through everything. People can ask you questions. It's going to be an interactive kind of a presentation. So if you guys want to check that out, I'm sure you've lowest price, and maybe you'll have giveaways. I don't know what you're going to be doing on it, but make sure you go ahead and click that link below.
Yes.
And sign up for that so you can get in on that. I know he's going to be doing a couple of them depending upon when you're watching this interview. So if you're watching it right when it went live, maybe you're going to be lucky. But if you're watching it a little bit late, that's fine as well. But why don't you do that, Cyril? Why don't you bring us in and actually kind of walk us through some of the main features of this, give people a little bit of a sneak peek before your webinar.
You bet, Mike. So I'm sharing my screen. Just want to make sure you see it. Do you see it yet?
We're good. All good.
Awesome. So this is Tuberank Jeet 6 yet. So Tuberank Jeet 6, and we'll get started by putting in a keyword. So it's multilingual, of course. So right off the bat, you can optimize in any language. This AI supports hundreds of languages, so you can work with absolutely any language of the world. And even if you don't know it, don't worry about it. The AI will take care of the optimization. Now, typically, how you start in Tuberank Jeet is you put in a keyword or the topic that you want to work with, and then you need to select how many videos you want to analyze. Because the first part of Tuberank Jeet, and it's always been a great success that I've built in this, is community research. So you get intelligence from your peers, your competitors, everybody who's creating videos on the same content, on the same topic, and you can use their intelligence to understand what they are doing, the kind of topics they're they're targeting, the kind of content they're creating, how it's doing, and it gives you kind of a quick analysis of how the sentiment is, how much viewership can you expect, and how easy or hard it is how easy or hard it is going to be to rank for this. Now, on top of that, do you see this little icon all over the place? Like everywhere there is this little icon. So this is the AI, feature. So what happens is you can just look into everything through AI lens. For example, let's look at this headline. If I use the AI feature, it's going to quickly give me alternatives to this headline. So if you're going to make the video on the same topic, for example, you can get dozens of ideas to structure your video. You get dozens of well-written, very, very targeted, ideas to how to write your video titles. Same with descriptions. So let's find a video with some description. You can either rewrite it with AI. So there are two options. You can either get description alternatives with AI, so it will just quickly rewrite it for you in a new format, and then you can use the same description. No worries about copyright. This person might have done all the research. You can use their intelligence, or you can even find keywords from their description. No need to think about it, what should be suitable, what to target and all. It just does everything on autopilot. So that's where, that's one part of it. Then the same thing you can even do with the keyword that you put it for the first time. So for example, if I put in coffee recipes, I can find quickly alternatives with AI. But by the way, I got to tell you, this has unlimited AI usage. So the pro users can use unlimited AI. There is no credit system. Nobody has to put in API keys. And one more thing I want to mention, this software is reviewed and approved by YouTube. It's been around for 10 years. I'm very happy to say YouTube has reviewed it. They have approved it. Everything is legitimate. You're not going to get banned if you use it. That's one of the most important things. So, by the way, I also built something pretty cool, and I know you want it to be a short demo, so I'm not going to go into a lot of details. You can see there's a lot of different stuff in here, but I want to show you this because this is cool. So, for example, if I wanted to create a video, I can just give it a topic like a recipe. I am making a video on. I know this was a trend. I tried it a couple of times. Maybe it's not so much of a trend now, but let's say you're making a recipe or your video on bulletproof coffee. You just tell it what you're making a video on, click the generate button, and it does all the optimization for you. So it's going to take like 30 seconds or 10 seconds or something like that. And at the end of it, you get everything done for you. So you've got the title options, like here are the different titles you can use in your video if you want to. The description is all written up. It's very professional because this algo is custom designed. It's not just a random things thrown together. It's all custom designed stuff. It found for you all the keywords that you should target or you can target, and the hashtags are there for you. So your optimization is done. You can just paste it and you're already done. It's a 20-second optimization. And the best thing is If you are a bulk uploader, like you put in like 4 or 5 videos a day, I know agencies do that a lot. They don't need to hire a qualified person. They can do this with Tuberank Jeet in a minute. They can optimize like 3 videos and be done with the job. So this is cool, and
It's
it makes
so
things so
fast
easy.
and so easy, especially again, like I said before, with all these video creation tools out there that are making videos with AI. This is just a perfect complementary software to actually be able to have all this done for you. It's all in one place. I love it. I'm not gonna let you do everything today because I am on a tight schedule and
Yeah, I
people
know.
attend that webinar. But this is one of those tools that I've always been really fond of, and I just love the fact that you've taken and made it an AI software now, and the fact that you've made it, you've redone it, and you've redone it on Windows, you've redone it for Mac. I'm excited about actually using this myself
Yeah,
in
I'm
my
sure
own.
you will love it.
Yeah, no, I'm sure I'm going to love it too. And I know there are other alternatives out there that charge monthly and yearly hundreds of dollars to be able to do very similar, like the tag, like getting tags and descriptions and stuff, charging a lot more than I know you're going to be charging for this. So you're going to be having, just to kind of give people a little bit of a sneak peek, I know that there'll be a special bundle discount. Talk to me a little bit about what that bundle discount's going to be and what they get when they get that bundle.
Absolutely. So the bundle is going to be something that people would want because I'm doing something special in there. There's going to be a reseller version, and I never sell reseller on Tuberank Jeet except on launches. So people will get actually 70 licenses that they can sell. And knowing this is Tuberank Jeet with such a huge demand in the market, if you Google, you will find like people are literally asking for it, and they've been asking for Mac version 2. You can actually make your money back, and some in no time at all. Now, the bundle is going to resell at 297, but there is going to be a discount coupon that I will give you, and you can offer it to your customers through your email or wherever you want to place it. But it's an exclusive coupon for you, so you're going to have to place
Great.
it yourself. So 247 after discount for your customers. That's the price, and it's one time. I have not sold Tuberank Jeet for one time in the last 4 years. The last version I did was 4 years ago, literally, and since then I didn't bring a new version. But I've been selling recurring on it. But this is the time I will offer one-time purchases on this, one-time license for life. Also, unlimited AI, no credit system. You don't have to buy any
That's
credits
great.
inside. You can
I
just
like
use it
that.
all your life without having to pay for the credits or
I
AI
like that, Cyril,
usage.
that you're doing that you're not charging people for that. That's really cool. And if you were going to go through the sales funnel, looks like you'd be paying like 37, then you get the pro for 67, and then there's a reseller for 197, and then there's more 67, 67, 67. Do you have any idea how much they save off the top of
The
your head?
total, the total of the total of the funnel is going to be about $532. Right off the bat, you're saving nearly 50%. I'm actually more than 50% here.
Good. Cyril, thank you so much for coming on the show today. Is there anything else, anything we missed? I know we missed a lot, but anything else that you wanted to mention before we wrap it up?
Just a quick reminder. This is the only time you can get a one-time license on Tuberank Jeet. This is the Mac compatible one. So if you've been hating me about Mac, I did something about it. You can go ahead and buy it. It works on Mac natively, no parallels, no virtualization required. And I will see you on the inside.
Again, thank you so much for coming on, and best of luck with your launch.
Thank you so much, Mike. See you again later.